Hello, good morning. It's Tuesday the 5th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Boris has been on. He spoke at the Tory party conference. He spoke about how he won't let the UK return to being a low-skilled, low-wage economy. That was in response to suggestion that 100,000 temporary work visas should be issued to allow foreign workers back in to help various sectors that have suffered since Brexit. Stand firm, Boris. We've only just got our borders back. They voted for Brexit, so maybe they can step up and do all those jobs that those pesky immigrants were over here stealing before Brexit. Sunak also piped up on the topic. He claimed that the country has become drunk on cheap labour. More importantly, he also explained that the UK cannot afford to continue adding to its debt. He fears that we've reached a critical point where more debt would saddle future generations, putting them at a disadvantage. And they just kept on coming. Next up, Brexit Minister David Frost was on. He wants a period of meaningful negotiation with Brussels over the Northern Ireland Protocol. He fears that the sausage war was merely a skirmish earlier this year and the threat of an all-out trade war still remains over how goods flow through Northern Ireland. London and Brussels are both threatening to use the veto powers of Article 16, but Brussels has not reacted to the formal demand that part of the treaty is renegotiated. In their view, the treaty is done and dusted. Meanwhile, the markets have been relatively uneventful. Sterling continued to claw back last week's losses, reaching 136.40 against the dollar yesterday. Over in the US, the crisis continues at the Fed. Deputy Chairman Clarida has become embroiled in it all. The Fed's guide states that the system should not be used for personal gain. But Clarida made significant changes to his investment portfolio the day before a Fed policy announcement back in 2020. So that wording needs to be toughened up and more rigorously enforced. And poor old Powell's chances of being re-elected have slipped from 80% to around 60%. That issue is serving as a rather handy distraction from non-farm payrolls on Friday, helping the market avoid getting all carried away with the significance of the data again. But don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. We will still be hosting a sweepstake on Friday. Ahead of that, though, the dollar has calmed down a little. The dollar index pulled back to a low of 93.65 yesterday, and euro dollar opens this morning around the 116 level. That's it from me. Join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.